Episode 1, baby. Oh man.
Episode 1. Dude, I can't count. Episode 1.
Yeah.
Episode
Technically, the
1.
first episode is 0.
It is.
That's
it
just
is.
letting
But see,
everybody get to know us.
I don't ever like 0. I don't
No.
start with 0, bro.
No.
I hit.
Now I'm like,
Is that
should
1?
should that have been 1 and this is 2?
No, it is.
Yeah.
We got the pilot. We got a pilot, bro.
There you
How
go.
do we get a pilot?
Fuck.
Like, did you ever think a year and a half?
I feel like
to
I'm
pilot-
Johnny Drama. I'm
Right?
excited. Fuck.
Look at that shirt, dude. Okay, you got.
You don't know. That's from Entourage, for those of you that
I
don't
do.
understand the reference.
And if you don't know
Fucking
Entourage,
love
you're
Entourage.
probably not listening to us.
And if you love Ari Gold and you're thinking of buying a house, I'm the fucking Ari Gold of real estate.
Oh,
You're the
shit.
fucking Ari Gold of loans.
I am.
And this is why we get along.
Oh, dude.
Because we make shit happen.
Ari, dude, RE1 and RE2. Although we're the best Efren and Oli I know, so we'll stick to that. Shirt. What's up with the shirt, bro? All
right,
What's
so-
up? Tell me the story.
My favorite word, mindset. So had this made a couple months ago, not knowing that we were even going to do this. And it just worked out because this is truly one of my favorite words, mindset.
Okay.
But here, I overcomplicated it. I did it. I fucking wrote mindset with M-Y instead of M-I, and I underlined it, hoping people would read it as my mindset. But
I saw it.
whatever. It's my thing. I love it, and that's it. And I love the sweater. It motivates me, and it's mindset. And I love that word. And that's what this episode is going to be today. Mindset. That's it. Why? Why did we choose this before anything else?
Bro, word is thrown around a lot. Let's be
Yes.
real. Let's be real. I mean, I like to keep us raw.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone talks about fucking mindset. Everything you watch on social media right now is all about mindset. But I think it has a very different meaning to you. Because when you talk about mindset, it hit different.
It's just, yesterday's a perfect example. 2 days ago, I got sick, right? Had fever, chills, not COVID, thankfully. It was just the flu.
Just throwing that out there, not the
just
COVID.
throwing it out there. But I hate that feeling. I hate just not being able to do anything, especially at the start of the year when you got all these plans and you're ready to execute and just take off, right? And I was like, you fucking kidding me? Now I can't even do this? So yesterday was, I was still a little low energy, but no more fever, no more chills. And I was like, nope. My mindset was get up and get at it. Start doing what you want to do. And that's what I did. I sat on the computer, which I hate. I call them my admin days, and I hate those days. I'm not an office type of guy. But my mindset was, what are you doing? It's already the 4th day of the year. What have you done to kick it off? You haven't done anything. So get on it. And that's what I did. And I just got on the computer. I did as much as I could. I started looking at, I like to jot down my potential business, current business, and closed business. Right. And I looked at closed business and I was like, oh my God, I did 25 million in sales last year. What am I going to do this year? Okay, this year my goal is to do this.
What was your goal for last year?
24 million.
Sweet.
So
there you go.
Surpassed it by $1 million. Yep. And the year prior was 18 million and I did 19. And then before that it was 12 and I did 12. But again, my mindset, it's, I could have, if my mindset was in the wrong arena, then I easily could have been, you know what? I'm still feeling a little weak. I'm still coughing a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and relax and let my body, fuck that. I was like, nope, now I can get up. And that's all I needed. Am I going to achieve what I want to achieve? Are there people depending on me? Right? That's what motivates me is who's depending on me? Do I have clients that are counting on me? They don't know in the background. None of my clients knew that I was sick. Why? It's none of their business, and they don't need to know that. They trust me to get things done for them, and I'm going to get it done for them. And then my family counts on me to get things done. So I have to. I'm no longer military government, paycheck on the 1st and the 15th,
no
benefits and all.
You don't have a guarantee check, bro?
Yeah, no more guaranteed check. But that's what I love about this is that when I worked for the government, I could be the same pay schedule as another employee who does shitty work. Right. And here I'm busting my ass off, but we both make the same amount. Yep. Or now, and again, that comes down to mindset because this employee's mindset is, why am I going to work any harder? The government pays me the same no matter what. My mindset was, I don't care. I'm making a good living. I'm providing for my family, but I want to work. I want to work harder. I want to be the best at what I'm doing. That was my mindset. Now take that over as a business owner. I get paid for my efforts. And that's what I love about it. And it's because of my mindset, because that's what really fuels me at the beginning of the day, right? Even if I'll give you an example. I had another time where I thought I charged my phone. Nope, wasn't charged. Go to take my kids to school, got a flat tire.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
You know, negativity after negativity after negativity.
Yeah.
At the start of the day before 8 a.m. And I was like, are you kidding me?
You just get straight shit on.
Yeah.
All day long. You
That's
wake up
it.
with shit hitting your face.
And I easily could have said, you know what, fuck it. I'm not doing shit today. I'll just call my insurance. I'll call AAA or whoever and have them come fix my tire. And nah. Instead, I was like, okay, but am I gonna let these negative things at the start of my day ruin the entire day? Absolutely not. What do I gotta do? I got insurance. I got roadside assistance. Let them fix it while I handle something else, right? I charge my phone, something simple. And how can I get in touch with the people that maybe were trying to get a hold of me? I find my iPad and I'll start communicating through there, right? It's overcoming those challenges, but you can't overcome those challenges if you don't have the right mindset at the beginning of the day. And how I prepare for that is right before I go to sleep. I look at what I need to accomplish the next day and I mentally create that roadmap for the next day. What am I going to do to achieve all these goals for tomorrow? These little goals is what's going to take me to my bigger goals, to that volume number that I want, to helping other agents become better, to helping buyers get the house that they want, sellers getting the number that they want for their transactions.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. That's it.
Keep it simple.
Right? How am I going to get there? That's it. So that's why I love that word, mindset. And yeah, like you said, it gets thrown around all the time.
Too overused. You know, we were talking about Cody. And Cody's like mindset and fucking motivation and all this stuff. Yeah, sure. Like, absolutely. Great words. Without consistency, none of it happens.
No.
Without actions, none of it happens. And we're so afraid, bro. Like, we're so afraid. I'll be the first one to admit, like, the reason why I never accomplished the things that I want to accomplish for my family, for life, is because of the fear of not taking the risk. What if I fail? Well, fuck, dude, you are gonna fail.
Yeah,
it's guaranteed you're gonna fail because life isn't perfect. And like you said, I love that you're like, dude, I got shit on all day, and I'm like, okay, well, what kind of person are you? Are you the person that breaks down when the first thing goes wrong, or are you the person that has the mindset that says, this is life?
Yeah,
life happens.
That's it.
Life happens.
It's things that you couldn't control.
Whether you want it to happen
or
you don't, it's going to happen.
Yep. And it's things that, okay, could I have controlled some of those? Yeah, I could have checked that my phone was charging, but I didn't. I messed up. Okay, big deal.
You're a dad, with how many responsibilities? You're a husband. Dude, is life busier than it's ever been before?
Oh, more than ever.
Dude, it's crazy, bro. Like, how do we get done the shit that we get done? But that's why I love your mentality, your mindset.
Mm-hmm. And that's why it's, how do I explain it? Without the right mindset, you can have motivation.
All day
you can
long,
have
baby. Motivation doesn't
you can have dedication. But it comes down to the mindset. If you're dedicated to achieving whatever, goal A, but every day you wake up with, you know what, I can start tomorrow. You know what? I need to do all this first before I can get there.
Before I can get started.
Fuck, just get started. Take the lead. Just get started. But you're not going to do that if you don't have the right if your mindset is not correct to what you want to achieve, you're not going to achieve it.
You know, I'm gonna throw something at you. I also think it's the people that you surround yourself with and their mindset too. Because I think that's a huge, like, talk about that, because we've talked about it between you and I, like how my mindset has shifted. When you hang around people that don't share your mindset or share your visions for life, it's hard.
Yeah.
It really is. So talk about, like, have you noticed a big difference? You know, we're going into a new year. What better time to talk about mindset and getting this shit right? So what have you noticed? Like last year, did you notice a shift in regards to your mindset and the impact that other people make on it?
100%. 100%. So this year, well, 2021.
Yeah. I know, right?
was my most successful year in business. Real estate. Me and two great friends of mine, we started another business. And again, see, mindset, right? Surround yourself with the people that have the same mindset as you, that influence you in a positive way, that want to see you become better, not those that want to hold you down
to be better
and challenge you, right?
Yeah.
So on July 4th, I was hanging out with my boys, and we're taking shots of tequila, and we're thinking,
Shocking.
what we got to do something. Like we need more in our lives. Like the three of us were just, and we're like, you know what? Let's look at because one of my boys is in the car industry, and so we were like, yeah, we should really maybe get
Is this
into
your
cars.
YouTube buddy?
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah.
There you go.
Fernandez, he's his YouTube page is Throttle. Well, he's part of the Throttle team on YouTube, and we were like, you know what? Let's look at rental car business, but exotics, because we're into exotic cars. You know, he has some beautiful cars. We got friends that have exotic cars, and let's see how that rental business is. And well, there is a business for it, but it's not that big here in San Diego.
Right.
LA is flooded with that. Orange County is
Really?
flooded with it, not San Diego. So we were like, you know what? Let's start a luxury rental car business. Now, this was July 4th after a few shots, and we're like,
2021?
Yeah, this is 6 months ago.
Oh, dude.
So we were like, let's buy a Tesla Plaid, $150,000 car, right? 2 more shots, order, and we fucking ordered that thing. Of course, you know, the wives are inside talking, and we go in and we're like, hey, look what we just did. And I'm like, oh, and they gave you that look like,
That's not a
Sure,
simple
that's
roadmap.
not a simple roadmap.
That's
Yeah.
not a simple roadmap. That is a complicated roadmap.
yeah. And it was like, ah, shit, we just bought a 6-figure car, the fastest production car in the world.
Boom.
Unfortunately, you know, because of everything going on with the microchips and all
Right.
that, there was delays. We were supposed to get it to, let's see, August, then September, then October. Finally, we said, you know what, forget it. So we started doing, again, more research. Okay, we're not giving up on this business. What can we do? And again, the mindset, the challenge, we were faced with the challenge
Popsicle.
that this car's not freaking, we're never going to get it delivered. So instead of looking at, you know what, scrap this business and let's look for another one, let's contact Turo and see what luxury car rents the most in this area. And Turo will give you that data. Why?
Really?
Because it's in their benefit too. If you purchase a car that rents all the time, they get their nut and our business grows. So we bought a Maserati, a 2018 Maserati S4. It's basically the biggest engine. It has so many words. The biggest
Right.
engine and the highest trim you can get in the United States. The only thing higher is the Gran Trofeo, which is only available in Italy, and you got to ship it over here. And we got that car, I think, we've had it for 3 months, I think.
That's it?
And it's been getting rented out. You know, profits are starting to come in, but it's
Right.
beyond the point of profits. It's to create a name for the business, right? It's called Diamond Garage. And so, again, we were faced with that challenge, and a challenge that we have no control over. What are we going to do? I'm going to call Elon and be like, hey, bro, what the fuck? You know, you said on this day.
I heard he's accepting
And
calls right now. He doesn't have anything to do. So,
But, you know, and we overcame that, and we said, you know what, fuck it. How else can we create this business rather than just scrapping it because we weren't getting the car? So we shifted our mindset, and now we're looking at our next one. And we've had a few missed opportunities with other vehicles. And this is why I love the people that I surround myself with, because we had 2 missed opportunities with 2 Lamborghinis that we were ready to acquire. So one of my boys, instead, he figured out a solution. And now we're in a position where we can get these Lambos, these Ferraris, these McLarens, these other cars. Again, because he has the right mindset. Instead of seeing it as man, we already missed out on 2 Lamborghinis. This isn't going to happen. You know, no. Let's find a solution for it.
see, you're talking about feeding the right mindset. And that's what, I think that's the biggest shift is you feed the right things. You have the right people feeding the right mindset. Dude, your boys, the people who are surrounding you, they're not going to tell you, oh, man, don't even worry. Don't pursue that.
No.
It didn't work out. See, it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
It wasn't meant to be. And there are so many people, I recognized that I was frustrated or set the wrong expectations for the wrong people. That was my mindset was broken. It wasn't what they were doing wrong. If you put expectations on the wrong people and they disappoint you, is that on them or is that on you?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
So I think for me, mindset, I read the book by Carol Dweck. And for me, that's a great parenting book. It's a great life book, and how much time do we spend teaching our kids mindset?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Almost
Right?
on a daily basis.
And
It
you
might
have
be
to-
little
I
things for
see-
them,
Exactly.
but it's the building blocks to making them better, right? Like, it could be something simple as one of my kids. He's big into sports. He eventually wants to play in the majors, which I have no doubt he can do it. but he's still a teenager too. You know, he's got friends, he wants to hang out, he's got video games, eating junk food and things like that. So it's my responsibility to change his mindset as his dad and show him, look, if you want to get there, what are you doing right now to get there? Are you working out? No. Are you doing this? No. So what did he do? He started asking us, hey, mom, dad, can I stay after school and go to the gym?
There you go.
And he started hanging out with the kids that are older than him. One of his friends already has a couple of offers from colleges to go play football. And that's who he's hanging out with. He's lifting, and that makes me proud.
He would have found the right mentors for what he needs.
Exactly. That's it. Because I was able to shift his mindset. Or not even shift it. I was able to open his mindset.
Yeah.
Right? His mind was already there. He wants it. I was able to open it up and show him this is how you're going to get there. And he's doing it. My 11-year-old, when he was 10 years old, came to me like Shark Tank and was like, Dad,
that's what I'm talking about.
I want to show you. Dude, I still remember that day because I was so tired. My wife came to the garage and she's like, hey, and I'm like, babe, I'm so tired. It was like a 14-hour day. I was exhausted. I've been driving up and down all over the county, several counties that day. And she's like, Andrew has a presentation. I need you to go in there, keep an open mind and just listen to him. And I'm like, okay, fine. And he gives me this little Shark Tank pitch that he wants to start a business of taking out the trash cans for the neighbors at $1 a trash can. He's 10 years old at this time.
There you go.
And I'm like, okay, how are you going to do it? What equipment, what materials and all that? And now he has a legit business.
Oh, does
now
he?
He's 11. He's about to be 12 and he has his own little business. And so when he wants things, it's like, okay, well, you got a business, right? You have income coming in, right? And he's like, yeah, how much do you have in your savings? I'll have this much. Okay, so can you buy yourself that? Why do I have to buy it? And so he bought himself this drone that's a couple $100. And he has, now, and so again, it's because we as parents have to open up their minds and show them it's possible. You just have to do it. And why? For him, his motivation was he wants to buy expensive toys. Okay, well, that's earned. Like we were talking in the previous episode, everything is earned. Everything. We're not just going to give it to them. So
what are you talking about, bro? You don't get to walk in and buy whatever the fuck car. You don't want Elon Musk car. You just walk in and say, I want it.
Each
and
one of them does their own thing. My daughter wants to do forensic science. She wants to go to some of the best schools in that. Okay, what are you doing? You have to do these things in school so you can get into those schools, right? You got to do these classes in high school so you can get into the schools that you want to.
Well, Efren, on when you look at like influencers and media, they make everything seem easy.
Yeah.
Like there's no work involved. You just snap your finger, hit the camera button, and poof. There's your mansion. Yep. There's your Ferrari. Really? That's not how life works. We know that. And I think that's where, I look at my teenagers. We got older kids and they're not in tune with reality. And that's where I think influencing their mindset, guiding,
boom,
and teaching.
Yes.
That's where the passion I think comes from. And as parents, we got to step it up. In my opinion, as now parents, more than ever,
because of the environment from social media that's that fake world that social media creates for them. That they're like, well, I can do YouTube. People don't understand how hard it is to create success on YouTube. I believe the average time frame to actually start monetizing that is 3 years. At an average of like 2 or 3 videos a week. Like it takes a lot of freaking work. But kids don't see that. They just see, oh, that kid can do it. And I'm funny like him, so I can do it. Oh, she can dance, so I can dance. No, it takes a lot of work. It takes studying the algorithm, knowing what people are actually looking for, things like that. So like you said, it's our job to influence their mindset. And I love that. Like for me.
Dude, it's either we influence them or somebody else does.
Yes.
Somebody else does.
Nope.
And fuck that.
Nope.
You were a cop, bro.
Nope.
You were a cop. What neighborhoods did you work in? And I think, you know what? This is personal accountability. Personal accountability. We need more of it. We need more mindset, more positivity. Like we got to believe and have the power of belief to give to others. Mm-hmm. And that's where I think no longer do I sit back and say one person can't make a difference. Fuck that. Mm-hmm. One person can make a difference. What difference do you want to make? Because if you're going to sit back and wait for other people to influence your mindset, dude, no way. Mm-mm. No way will I live like that any longer. That's what hinders us. You think everything is going to come easy? You're going to go like this and you're going to get everything you want? Life didn't work that way for me.
Yeah.
And I'm in my 40s, bro. So life does not work that way.
Yeah.
You got to grind for everything.
Yep.
And I look at the hard work that you put in. That's what I'm talking about, mindset. You don't look, when things go wrong, what is your attitude? Like, seriously, what's your attitude when something goes wrong?
I'm not going to lie. Initially, I get pissed. You know,
Who doesn't?
But it's life. But then I'm like, all right, how are we going to get over this? Am I really going to let this ruin my entire day? So, you know, we're all humans. And yeah, sometimes it lingers in the back of my head and it tries to kill the rest of my day, but I know what I need to accomplish. And again, you got that right mindset. You're not going to let whatever negativity happen ruin that positive mindset to allow you to achieve what you want to achieve. Influence. For me, dude, I've been down in the dumps before. Like, I'm telling you, and part of it, when I first got hired by the federal government, I worked for the Department of Defense, and I worked on a military base, and I was one of the first ones to ever get hired on the West Coast for the entire agency. So there was a lot of issues with payroll and things like that. I went 3 months without a paycheck. Living in San Diego, imagine that shit. Right out of the military.
Dude, I can't.
That means no savings, no nothing.
Yeah.
It was at a point where my wife and I we looked in the couch for change so we can walk to Jack in the Box because we don't want to burn gas. And we can buy those 2-for-1 tacos and feed our kids. And we didn't eat. My wife and I didn't eat.
How long ago was this?
This was 2009, 2008.
Can you believe it? Can you believe that that's the life you lived? And look at the life you live now that you created for yourself.
I look back at that and
Dude.
never again. I don't care what I have.
Sweet.
Let's say real estate goes to shit. Let's say real estate crashes, right? Whatever. I'll go freaking work a construction job at 5 a.m. and then go work another job before I let my family be in that position again. It'll never happen. Yeah, we might lose the luxuries that we have, the nice house, the cars, the vacation. Fine. That's fine. Because at the end of the day, those are just gifts to life. But the true happiness in life is keeping a happy family. And that's my motivation every day. That's what influences my mindset beyond the lifestyle. Is my family happy? Can they be happy? Yes. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go at it. Let's tackle that. Let's get over this challenge. Let's get over this obstacle. That's what influences my mindset. And I think each individual has to look back and think, look at your lowest point, whether it's you, for your family, or whatever in life, and just remind yourself how shitty it was when you were there, and what are you going to do to prevent yourself from ever getting to that point again. And again, you could say motivation, dedication, all that. It comes to the mindset. That's it.
And you know, Efren, I am probably one of the most optimistic people. Mm-hmm. I would say 90% of people aren't going to do it.
No.
They're just not going to do it because it requires being vulnerable. It requires risk.
Mm-hmm.
It's fear. You know, and fear is paralyzing. You know, yeah. I don't think most of, like, I see my boys sometimes, they won't take risks. They won't take risks because, like, what's the worst case going to happen? You fall down. It's all good. Life is going to fall down. So I look at, like, we just got to be better at coping and dealing with failure and obstacles because it's just a learning. That's all it is. You're not there yet. It's all good. Just keep at it.
Yep.
That's what it comes down to. It's not about, it's not about self. We paralyze ourselves. We are our worst enemies. Yeah. It's crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. The risk that we don't take because we're worried about the result. Who gives a shit about the result? Do what you got to do. And when you find your purpose and your passion, when you say that's never going to happen, 2009 will never repeat itself, that's because you've trained your mind to say, this is the expectation that I have as a leader for my family. This is the mindset that I have. And never, ever will I allow us to live that way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, out of 10 people, how many can you connect with at that level?
Not many. That's why my circle is small.
Yeah. And that's why we're challenging.
Mm-hmm.
We challenge each other, challenge other people that you care about, people that you love, challenge them. Because once you have the mindset that one person can make a difference, that's what was jacked up with my mindset. I didn't think that I can make a difference. I didn't think I could go and take that energy and make a difference in one person's day. You know what I realized? That's bullshit. It really is bullshit. Whatever you tell yourself, it's true.
Yeah.
Whatever you tell yourself, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think you can make a difference and one person doesn't make a difference, you're fucking right.
Yeah. That's it. Dude, I don't even know how to expand on that. Like, you hit the mark. It's, if you tell yourself yes, then it's yes. If you tell yourself no, it's no. It's whatever you tell yourself. And what's telling you that is your mindset. That's it. Now, I will say this. If you're the type of individual that you're like, maybe I need influence to get my mindset right.
Yeah. We all need help.
Stop hanging out with the people that are not giving you that influence. You're going to burn bridges, and that's perfectly fine. Shit, I burned my bridge with the fucking government when I quit. I went out with a bang, and I don't care. I'm sure I'll never get freaking hired by the federal government. Oh, yeah, I went out with a bang. But that's fine, because I was doing it for the right reasons. I was doing it, you know, when I retired from the federal side, at one point I was in charge of about 200 people. And things were not, and in my position as a leader, it was my job to protect them and to make them better, to make the agency better so we can all succeed. But unfortunately, people higher than me didn't see it that way. They just saw it as, this is my rank. You will do what I say, whether it's right or wrong. And so
sounds very familiar to the government right now. You will do what I say.
And so I'm literally in conference rooms with people way higher than me, both military and civilian, and no one's speaking up because of a certain rank of the individual giving the orders. And it's like, I'm looking around like, really? The lowest ranking guy's gonna have to speak up here? Good to go. Then I'll do it. Because this is wrong. Everybody here knows it, but no one has the balls to speak up and say it. So, hey, sir, ma'am, we're not doing that. It's either illegal, unethical, or immoral. And your rank does not supersede any of that. We're going to protect the rights of these people, and we're not going to do it. It's as simple as that. And so that's why I kind of burned that bridge when I left that agency, because they didn't like that.
It's all good.
And you know, I had to speak up. But I'm not, as a leader, your job is to protect those that you work with, right? I always hated people that work. I never ever said those that work for me. They don't work for me. I'm just the boss. I'm a supervisor. They don't work for me. They work for the people, especially government employees. Right. They work for the people. We work for the people. And so just because their rank is below mine doesn't mean that we're not, as individuals, we're not equals. We're still equals. It's just I make a little more than them. And my responsibilities are a little bigger than theirs. That's it. But my job as a leader is to protect them. And so when shit rolls downhill, if it's bad shit, I always took it as it's my job to stop it, right? It stops with me because my mindset was I'm in the middle. I have to protect them so they can go out and be motivated and do a good job and serve the community in a positive way, right? And educate them on protecting people's rights and make sure that the people above me understand that. They're the ones out there doing the job every day. We're here behind a desk now. And it's easy to make policy. It's easy to make changes. But I think that's the problem that happens a lot of times, is that as you go higher in the pay scale, your mindset starts shifting and you forget where you came from and you forget why you wanted to promote. You know, a lot of people chase the pay, the rank, the power.
Your mindset is influenced by greed.
There you go. That's it right there.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that you know, mindset is a very dangerous word too.
Because it's a powerful tool, bro.
It's driven me. You and I had this conversation a couple weeks ago about burnout. You know?
Oh yeah.
I had people telling me when you know, especially a guy that I worked with before who went through it, he's like, dude, you're going to burn out. I was like, I don't burn out, bro. The shit I have been through, the stuff that I have done in the military and the government, I don't burn out. One day I'm driving to a showing and I think I had like 8 escrows all at once and so much shit going on. And I get 2 appraisal came in short. 1 wants to cancel the deal, all within the hour. And I'm just driving to my next showing, hoping I can get this one into escrow. And like, I don't know, 10 minutes after all that, I just started crying. And I'm driving. I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? I called my wife and I was like, hey, I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. But I'm driving and I'm crying. What the hell is going on? And she's like, I've been telling you, you're going to burn out. Mindset caused me to burn out because I let the mindset also continue to just fuel me, motivate me, rather than listen also to those that I surround myself with, that outside view that, like, dude, take a break. And unfortunately, I had to go through that to understand, like, I do need to listen, and I need to control it, and I need to be able to say no sometimes. I need to be able to take a step back and really, because when I burn out, it affects others negatively, and I don't want that to ever happen again. So mindset is a super powerful word, and that's why I'm glad that we decided to make this episode about mindset, because that's really the foundation to take you to wherever you want to go.
Dude, I mean, it's just like anything else. If you abuse your mindset, you're gonna wipe it out.
Yeah.
And you know, the other thing we haven't really touched on is our mindset didn't happen by coincidence. You got to work at it. Like you spend a lot of time educating yourselves. We're two of the people. Like you're one of my people that I rely on for keeping my intensity level at the peak of what it's supposed to be. My mindset at the peak of what it's supposed to be. Because when you have that, it's a self-feeding machine. It goes through, but we put in a lot of work. Audible, there is tools. There's no excuse. Okay, there is YouTube University, Google University. We have so many tools at our disposal to go out there and get our mindset where it needs to be. And we own that. I think once I took accountability for my mindset and saying, hey, this is the way I'm going to approach life, that's when things shifted. When I put in the work, that's when things shifted. When I recognized that I am accountable for all the fuck ups that I've made to my life, no one else. There's no victims in mindset.
Yep.
There's no victim. The only victim is if you choose not to have the right mindset.
That's it.
You're sure my mindset.
My mindset. Hey, you know what? If anybody likes these, all right,
seriously,
I'll make more. All right, for free. I'll ship them. I want to influence others in a positive way. So, you know, if anybody wants one, first 5 people to hit me up.
Oh, there you go.
I'll get them custom made for them, size and all that, and I'll ship it out to them for free.
All right, so you gotta drop it, and first 5 people, Efren. That's what we do. We gotta pass on the mindset.
All right. Well, our time is up. We are glad that everybody, whoever's listening out there, we don't care if it's one person, 100,000 people, we don't care. As long as we can positively influence somebody out there to become better, that's all we care about. So again, my name is Efren. I'm the team lead with the Chacon Group here in San Diego, and we have
Oli Does Lending with the Oli Does Lending team, and we are so happy to have this episode to start off the year. Episode 1, baby.
Episode 1. And we should really do the intros at the beginning.
We should. We'll do it.
We'll try to remember that, all right? We're new to this stuff. So But again, we keep it simple, right? A simple roadmap. All right, we're just doing this.
Hey, we're learning as we go along, and this is proof that you just you take action, you adapt, and you adjust.
Yep. All right. Thank you, everybody.